Hey, Joe.
Hey Peter, where you been?
Oh, I just got back from using the restroom. Sorry about that.
Oh, been gone quite a while.
Yeah, I know, Joe. Whenever you're this big, you got a lot to push out, Joe. I mean,
Well,
it's the
yeah,
way it
but
is.
you missed a lot, like like a lot, man.
Well, Joe, what did I miss, Joe?
Well, this past year's been kind of insane for video games. It's been a lot.
Joe, it couldn't have been that good. I wasn't even here, Joe.
Well, yeah, let me tell you what you're missing.
All right,
Oh, you
Joe.
remember Cyberpunk?
Yeah, Joe. I do remember that actually.
Yeah, you were pretty excited for it, weren't you?
Yeah, Joe. That it was going to be the greatest game of all time, Joe, to ever come out.
Oof, you really were stuck in
Joe,
that bathroom for a while.
Joe, what are you talking about?
Peter, the game sucked.
Joe, you're lying to me.
Peter, it came out and it got tons of negative press, negative feedback from the
Joe,
fans.
you could customize your ball sack, Joe.
It had bugs everywhere. It was a
Okay,
buggy
Joe,
mess of
all
a
you have
game
to
that
do
was
is stomp
rushed.
on them. Okay, you just stomp on them.
Well,
They're just
look,
bugs,
that's
Joe.
not what.
Joe, they're just bugs, man.
It had a lot of glitches,
Yeah, but
so
it's
it was
still.
nearly unplayable. The frame rates were like, oh, it was hard to run. I'll tell you, my rig could barely run it. You step out into that city and you're getting like 20 FPS.
Oh my God, Joe.
Let alone it running on base Xbox One and PS4. It had to be taken off the PlayStation Store because it
Joe,
was
you're
so
not telling
awful.
me. You're not telling me they put it on the PlayStation, Joe.
They put it on the PlayStation, and it was last gen hardware, so it could
Oh
barely
my
run it.
God. Joe, please don't tell me there's any more terrible news, Joe.
Well, you know Activision?
Yeah, Joe. One of the greatest gaming companies on planet Earth.
Oh, you. Oh, man. You.
Joe,
Let's
this,
just let's skip past that.
what?
Don't worry about Activision. Nothing bad happened with them.
All right, Joe. Okay, good. I love Activision. They come out with the greatest games every
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
Joe.
Let's keep going. The new Resident Evil game came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually very good. I really enjoyed it.
What? You had the funny lady, Joe, with
Yeah,
you know
Lady
who I'm talking about.
Domitresk.
Yeah. I saw it in the trailers, Joe. She looked really fun to play with. I mean, fight. I mean, Joe.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see her in her final form. The
What do you
boss
what do you
fight's
mean,
quite
Joe?
scary. You should play it. I got it all
Yeah, Joe.
set up. I know you really liked Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 Remake, so I think you'll really enjoy this one. It's got
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of RE4 in there as well.
All right, Joe. I'll have to give that game a try, Joe. It seems interesting.
I also had to
What
watch
what other
E3 by
news?
myself. You know,
Oh,
E3.
did
It
I
had,
miss E3, Joe?
yeah, E3
Man,
2021.
I must have I must have ate too much, Joe.
We gotta be a bit faster next time. How many times do you wipe?
Oh, Joe, it took it was probably a month of straight wiping, Joe.
Yeah, makes sense. They're
What
making
happened
an
to E3,
Avatar game. Do you
You're
care?
kidding me, Joe.
Do you care?
They're making an Avatar game, Joe.
Yeah.
Are you serious, Joe? Who's gonna play that?
I, I would say fans of Avatar, but I don't think they're real.
Joe, I don't think there's such thing as a fan of Avatar, Joe.
Yeah. Um. Well, I think the biggest news from E3 was that Breath of the Wild 2 trailer.
What?
They showed a new look at Breath of the Wild 2, and it's coming out this year.
Oh my God.
It looks great. Link has some sort of moving through the floor thing. It's got a fire shield and like a new stasis ability from the Sheikah Slate. It's crazy.
Joe, that's amazing, Joe.
It
I didn't know
really is.
Is there any more good news, Joe? Because, it seems like this year's kind of been pretty bad.
Well, good news. Running out of that. They made a new Battlefield game.
Oh, Joe. No way, Joe. Is it good? Joe, come on. What's
Well-
the theme of the new Battlefield game, Joe? Come on, it has to be like World War II, right?
Well, that
The
was
last one
that
was
was the
World
no, that was Battlefield
no,
5.
no, you know what I mean. It has to be like Vietnam or something, Joe.
It's called Battlefield 2042
Okay, so it takes place.
in 2042.
Oh no, Joe. The last game to take place in the future wasn't very good.
Oh yeah, the last game with the year and it wasn't very good. You're right.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, the game
Joe,
ended
don't
up
tell me.
like with even worse reviews than Cyberpunk.
Joe, please don't tell me they added tornadoes like in Just Cause 4, Joe.
No, nope. Nope,
They
they didn't add tornadoes. You should try Battle I bet 2042. You just no tornadoes at all.
Oh no. Oh my god, Joe. Joe, what's gonna happen to us, Joe? What's gonna happen when all games suck? What happens when all games aren't like Mega Man X, Joe?
Well, a recent game might give you a little bit of hope.
Joe, please tell me. Tell me. Well, tell me this gaming industry's gonna die, Joe.
Trust me. This company always delivers.
Oh, I found Lois's ring. Hold on.
A ring.
It looks pretty old, Joe.
What are you holding?
I'm holding a. This ring looks like it belongs to an elderly lady, Joe.
What a coincidence.
What are you talking about, Joe? I just.
From Software.
What?
You know From Software.
I do know From Software, Joe. One of the greatest gaming companies on planet Earth.
They made Dark Souls. They made Sekiro. They made Bloodborne, Peter. They made Bloodborne.
Yes, Joe. They made some of the hottest bangs on planet Earth.
Well, they delivered again.
Joe, what are you talking about?
Oh, Elden Ring. Oh,
They made a new
Elden
game, Joe?
Ring. It burns.
They made a new game called Elden Ring, Joe?
They made a new game called Elden Ring, and it's one of the highest rated video games in the past decade.
Oh my god.
And
I
it
wonder if
is
Chris has played it.
fantastic. You'll have to ask him. Everyone in their grandma seems to have played it at this point. It's been out for over a month and people are still talking about it. It's insane. It still has hundreds of thousands of players every day. This is the biggest hit FromSoft's ever made.
Joe, I can't, like... What's so special about this game compared to all the others, though, Joe? What
Well,
could they
for
have done
one,
better?
it's fully open world.
What?
Fully open
Say-
world.
How's that possible, Joe?
And it still has that classic Dark Souls level design that you know and love.
Joe, there might be some hope.
There is hope.
Joe,
And it was
there's
written
hope.
by George R.R. Martin.
George R. R. Martin.
Mm-hmm. They brought him in to do the characters and the writing and the
Joe.
lore.
Joe. Is there the old in out in that game?
What the hell did you just
You know
say
what
to
I'm
me?
talking about? Never mind that, Joe. Never mind what I just said, Joe. Is the game? Is it like? Is it like Lord? What the hell is that movie? Oh, Game of Thrones. Is it like Game of Thrones?
No, what? George R. R.
George
Martin
R.
wrote it, but it's
Martin.
not a part of Game of Thrones. You can definitely see the influence there. You can tell it was written by Martin.
Oh, okay. Joe, is there anything like coming up?
Upcoming. Well,
Yeah, is there anything upcoming, Joe?
Breath of the Wild 2's coming out.
Yeah.
But me personally, Jesus Christ, I cried the day it was announced.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Joe, what? What, Joe?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was announced.
The second one sucked.
Yeah.
Is the third one
But
gonna be
this
any
one
better?
seems like the character designers aren't horny. So they actually have good character design. And the game looks good. It brings the Xenoblade 1 and 2 universes together.
Oh, that's good news, Joe.
Oh yeah, it looks
hoping it
good. You
wouldn't be
can
a
see
flop like Xenoblade
Mia
2,
and Melia. crazy.
Well, Joe, I have to feed the family. They haven't eaten in a year. I've been using the restroom for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm excited to try out Elden Ring, Joe. I mean, that would be a great discussion, Joe, after I try out Elden Ring.
And I'm excited to discuss more topics with you.
Yeah, I'm too, Joe. All right. I'll talk to you later, Joe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning into this new episode of Peter and Joe Discussions. Be sure to subscribe to see all of our future videos when they release.
If you want to watch more of our discussions, click the links shown on screen now.